Good morning. It's 2 or 3 in the morning here. I want to go on a midnight drive, but I don't want to do a full face of makeup and waste all that makeup at the time, so I'm just gonna try a few things I was thinking of. I've still got glitter on from New Year's Eve. I thought it would come off in the shower, but no. I'll get rid of the eye bags, but then the concealer's too bright sitting on the face. So my bright idea is to try a hard-pressed powder foundation, which I've never used. So, if you've ever wanted to go out but can't be bothered to do full makeup, this is a video for you. So that helps a bit. This Rimmel powder called Stay Matte, which is quite a hard pressed powder. Which my bright idea was to try it on the whole face, see what it does. The powder foundation, so theoretically I don't have to use a beauty blender, sponge, or primer. The point being, if you want to do makeup on a face, you need a smooth palette with no color changes. Seems to be working. It's quick. I'm going to go down to the river and do my eye exercises to keep my eyes from deteriorating. Have a hot chocolate. Then I'll come home. I'm going to be 4 in the morning. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Not too much there. Can I pat this down? Looks like yes. I'm looking at the demographics of my channel, and half the people watching it are females. And although it's titled Drag for Older, the main demographic is 25 to 35-year-olds. cover that out. You would normally use eye primer. And I just remembered today I do have, MAC makes a lip primer, which I do have one of them. I haven't seen it for maybe a year. I'm working up to showing you my makeup table, which is going to be very embarrassing. And some people will probably say, you cannot be our leader if that's the condition of your makeup. I moved into an apartment building. I've never been in an apartment my entire life, and meet people in the elevator. And I just want to get from the elevator to my car without people saying, oh my God. Just want them to say, oh my. So, let's see what that does. The advantage to this over, quote, foundations and primers is it doesn't show the pores. Well, that's interesting. Pretty even coverage. So a tidbit for new people. The distance here is much shorter in a female. And that will be one of the reasons for overdrawing the lips. But if you're going to overdraw the lips, you have to use matte because the shininess here will show off the fact you have overdrawn your lips. So there is an operation you can get where they shorten this up. It leaves a little slice there. So one of the tricks you can do, I maybe do this, I won't do this today, but if you overdraw your lip, then above that you put a highlight on bow on these, and it tends to make the eye see an optical illusion that this is up here. That'll be in one of my videos. I've done it a couple of times. So that is a successful experiment for quick makeup. Again, from the tear duct, straight up, but below the brow bone is where the female eyebrow starts. maybe 50, 60 years ago, there was a television program called The Ed Sullivan Show. It was a variety show on Sunday nights. The one that had the Beatles on. And he would occasionally have on what they call female illusionists. Which would be a man who we would now know from the beauty houses, the Atlanta beauty queens, the pageant queens. This was not really known about in those days. And they called them female illusionists, and in the end they would pull their wig off and do a bow. So to date I realize the style that I'm doing here is less actually like drag, like not like drag like RuPaul's Drag Race, but more female illusion. So those eyebrows covered my darks, little lips. This is something I recommend. You get these at Walmart. They're $4. They're made of metal. And they last and last. The $30 ones you buy at the makeup stores all fall apart. Like these are titanium. I have two of them. The reason I have two of them is an old-time tool guru said, if you're going to buy a tool, buy two of them, but then you'll never lose it. If you buy one, you will lose it. And it works. For now, I stopped trying to overdraw my lips because I don't have a matte lipstick of any kind. So I'm going with my natural lip size, which is like from the film Deliverance. You got a pretty little mouth there, kid. Or boy. So well, this is a lot of fun. It's a from NYX palette. They're lip creams. In this case, it's darker than the liner. Now, if you're subtle enough, the advantage to the liner being lighter than the lipstick is it makes it look like the skin is rolled back. You see if there's more light on it. That's not working. You can play with that. Think about it. Just leave about an eighth of an inch. I'm going to take the next shade up. Put it on the inner part of this. Very subtle. Too subtle. Effect. There. And since I'm going out to drink a hot chocolate through a straw and ruin my makeup, I of course have to have gloss. This is Rimmel. Rimmel makes some pretty good stuff. As they say, see? Get the London look. Oh. I have to knock that back a bit. Gloss you can see from space. So I'm not going to do eyelashes because it's such a hassle that become angry and dangerous to Scottish people because they might wind up being killed. I think people in my building think I'm a hooker because I'm always leaving here in the middle of the night all dolled up and coming back at 4 in the morning. But the lease says no prostitution allowed, so they should know better. I bought a couple of pallets to get sparkly stuff and browns I don't have. Dark browns and light browns. These are made by somebody. Hard candy. Oh my God. I've seen it on the TV. This thing in great shortage in my a couple of small brushes. I'm going to be looking at these are powders. Oh. I'm using this color. It's actually darker than it should. This is all fluorescent light. My main light's broken. It's part of the apartment. I'm not allowed to open it up. And it's the holiday season, so the electrician's not working. As opposed to the non-holiday season where I'm waiting for the fluorescence in my storage locker to be fixed. It's been a year so far. Interesting. I'm going to go to darker shade for the outside corners. Trying to get a 3D effect in the corner. Looks a little too dark. I need a finer brush than this. I have one, but it's black. So to test if there's stuff residual on it, I'm going to go across the crease line, just in case there isn't black there. So I can use even darker brown. Ooh, just like the professionals. I'll pat this on. Pat some down here to knock back that under eye concealer a bit. It's starting to look like my aunt, who was very beautiful, so I would assume that means this stuff is working. There's no white. Oh, here's white. I'm going to have to start arranging my brushes, the small ones. Teeny. I use this cream, not the white, but the cream. I'm actually going to try the banana. And it's perfecto. This eye has a crease smaller than the other one. So hopefully, if I have a big soft brush, I can blend that all out. Which is working. And for I think since I'm alone in the middle of the night, I'm going to use rouge for the Paris prostitute look. And I don't want to insult any Paris prostitutes. I'm doing this because you are the most beautiful, the most desirable, the most sexy. More Rimmel stuff. I had this for years. Well, Pretty nice. Gonna use some touch up in the inner corners. The sparkly one. Yeah. You need palettes. I've never had palettes till now. I've only had one palette. This was from Shockley Vitamins, actually. Somebody gave me a few. Their mother used to sell Shockley. She gave me a bunch of these. But it's obviously better with a real palette and real brushes. Oh. Pull the big mirror and get some more natural. This is that powder does a pretty good job of flattening out the face. And I've said many times there's always enough makeup left on a brush to do daytime makeup. So I'm going to knock back the forehead a bit.